Welcome to On the Heights. My name is Destiny Jimenez. I am the LCTV President here, and I'm a junior. I am accompanied by two amazing people. First up,
Thara. I'm a sociology major at Le Moyne.
She's also a senior.
I am also Destiny, and I am also a Soc major at Le Moyne.
Before we dive in, make sure to follow us and subscribe to our YouTube. Our TikTok is LCTV Club on TikTok, YouTube, LCTV, caps, Le Moyne, and then for our Insta, at @LeMoyne_LCTV. Yeah. To get kind of situated, we're going to start off with what were your thorns and roses so far this week as of Wednesday?
Let's really dive into that. What am I? I think I've had a lot of roses this week. In this week alone, got a lot done. I've decided to start walking before going to class, which is hard because I have 8:30 and 9:30 classes.
Oh.
So in order for me to be awake, I have to fully be awake in those before those classes. So I started walking before class, and I also have started to genuinely understand this one project, so I can start doing it.
Okay.
So there's perks. My physical, my mental, my social,
Period.
my spiritual.
Wow.
It's doing good.
We love that. Any thorns or those all roses?
Those are all roses. I don't think I really have any thorns because
Amazing. As it should be. Yeah.
we were gonna have a class and it got canceled. What?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
We had a script writing class
and a
today.
technical
Got
structural
canceled.
society
Our
sense.
professor's in California. Shout out to him. He's working on his book.
Yes.
We're
Go
gonna
your-
go
pursue
to
your
Destiny.
dreams.
Pursue your dreams.
Well, thorn first. Probably shouldn't start like that, but
Oh.
it was raining. Not raining.
It was
snowing.
snowing.
Snowing and hailing.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Crazy.
It hailed first, then snowed, then stopped, then came back. Rain, hail. It was a mess.
Disgusting.
It was beautiful yesterday and
It
the day
was.
before.
Yeah.
Poor.
Literally, the sun came out for 2 seconds
Yes.
and then went back.
They were like, "Here you go." It's like,
Oh yeah.
Any roses?
my class was also canceled today.
We love a Wednesday canceled
Yay.
class.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. That was one. For me,
A rose?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
also that I'm here. What's your rose in Harlem?
yes, that's where I'm from, guys. Amazing. A rose for me, I would say, this podcast. As they know, it was a thorn for me at first, because I was definitely very nervous, out of anxiety for it. But I'm here now. They're helping me through it. It's gonna be a great chat. It's gonna be a great time. So this is a rose overall.
Word to Dochi about
Yeah.
that anxiety.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah. Love you, Dochi. We're gonna move on to our next question to start it off even more. What do you do to make sure school doesn't hinder your passions, or how does school help your passions?
So I think that we can really dive into this because we have came from another school, Casanova, and love Cas, rip Cas, but we came from Casanova, so coming from a smaller school, people are like, Le Moyne is small. No, Casanova is small. So coming from there, there's a lot more opportunities here, with the clubs and LCTV.
Shout
Curious.
out.
I wanted to get into podcasting, and I just never really have. So doing this today, I was really excited about that.
Very happy to have her.
Oh my gosh, stop. But that's kind of a way that schools definitely helped me with my passions. But you just don't have to work a job in order to have something that you're passionate about that you could have as extracurriculars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can be so much more than the job that you work. So even though I do like the job that I work, but what's it called? Yeah, I just think that there's more chances that I'm having here, and I also hear some people at Lemoyne like talk about how like they're like, oh, Lemoyne doesn't have anything, and it's like, no, you would have to come from nothing to know how much Lemoyne really does have.
So much.
It's laughable.
Yeah.
It's
So
laughable.
much.
Yeah.
It's great too.
I feel like being first gen in total, because I'm also first gen. I think, are you two both first gen? Are you first gen?
Neither of my parents graduated, so technically yes.
First gen. We're all first gen. Look at that. Yeah, it definitely was kind of culture shock entirely coming into college, seeing everything that Lemoyne had. Because I never thought of college of having kind of the amount of resources that Lemoyne has, because I didn't have that kind of insight or experience within it.
Yeah.
So I feel like what we do have is pretty grand. There's I think over 108 clubs here on campus.
Clock it.
Over 1,000 probably courses that you can take, from Madden to obviously communications to almost everything. There's so many professors, so many resources that we have in general, like the writing center, just everything in general. I feel like that Lemoyne has to offer. It's pretty big.
Pretty impressive.
If you're not really used to it. Yeah, it's pretty impressive if you're not really used to any college in general. So I don't know.
Yeah. True.
What about you, Destiny?
Can you read?
What do you do to make sure school doesn't hinder your passions, or how does school help your passions?
I feel like blocking time out to do the things you still want to do is
Right.
very important.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of just hanging out with you guys and just making sure that, like, yes, my homework is
You
getting
love
done,
us.
but I do. But make sure my homework is getting done, and then I hang out with you guys at the library while we do homework. Also,
Yeah, we're nerds.
never. Also,
Guys.
Nerd.
Yeah.
but yeah, I feel like Lemoyne's kind of given me a space to do both, which is really cool. So, but making sure I hang out with you guys is a big thing. Otherwise, it gets swamped.
Yes.
Yeah. Genuinely,
Very
yeah.
much so. It's so funny. Like, the academia is cool
Yeah.
because I picked it.
Right.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I picked this
Yeah.
major. So,
Pretty
like,
much.
it's cool. But then it's not. Like,
Yeah.
when I feel like not doing work, it is not cool when I have to still do work. So, yeah.
I feel like work's always on the back of my head, whether if it's like actual work or like school work. It's always in the back of my mind. Like literally right now, I'm thinking of like 3 assignments I could be doing, or like trying to get done. So it's
Gotta
definitely- it's a
find
lot.
that,
Yeah.
like, innocent feeling and having work-life balance of, like,
Yeah.
don't feel so guilty about the social aspect because you can't be that
Yeah.
other person. You can't be that
Yeah.
academic person without being that social person.
I always say like I miss my freshman year because I feel
Yes.
like I was always like in the club, always doing something. I feel like I've been slacking on the club front. I feel like I haven't been going to many. Like I'm a part of many clubs, but I don't feel like I haven't really kind of supported many clubs in general. I feel like I haven't really gone to too many, because if you saw me my freshman year, I was almost at like all the clubs,
You're different.
school clubs,
Yeah,
You're older.
you have more responsibilities now.
by the way.
Right.
Yeah, that's
And
so
even
I'm
if you
like,
didn't,
yeah.
it's
No,
also
that's
like
the thing. Like I feel like I'm always trying to reflect back, but like seeing me now, I'm just like I'm okay with that. Like I feel like I'm okay. I'm sturdy with the clubs I'm in. LCTV, love you for real. Yeah, I feel like I've grown.
period.
Aw.
Hey,
Go
go you.
yourself.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next one. Do you think college should start later in life, say around 21? I had a lot of conflictions with this one because I do agree, but then I'm just like, there's like a teeter. I'm not really sure, like a yes or no, because I feel like what are we doing in the middle? You know what I mean? Between that. So if we do, because usually the graduation age for high school is like 17, 18, but what are we doing in between that? Like, what are we doing to kind of shape young minds between that era until you get to college? You know what I mean? What do you guys think about that?
I would say I'm on the other side of 21. So I would think, like, what was I doing for 4 years post high school? Because I graduated at 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did I. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I am like, there would have to be a change in, I guess, the system of what we do after high school. Because I was actually thinking about that earlier today in my sleep, in my lucid sleep, of like what, like, I wish that I would have actually started exploring more interests when I was in high school, because now that I'm in college, like I'm locked in, and I can't take backseats, and I enjoy the experiences that I've had here. But I will say that I would, if I could go back, I would have loved to take more time into being serious about my passions. And also building a network, because some areas I was serious where like I was, doing like beaded jewelry, and I was selling that around the school, on and off for almost all my time.
That ties into like what I was talking about, because I talked about this with another friend, and we were kind of talking about like internship experience, or just like a middle ground between work experience, not too hefty just yet, because I feel like we're also still like growing minds. So just enough that gives us like a foot in the door once we hit college, like so I feel like I kind of do agree a little bit more now that you added that. Like, that amount of space really would have kind of curated our minds to the world that we're literally going into. That would have given us more time to search about politics, more time to just, like, read up, just more knowledge, like, more time to, like, kind of educate ourselves and figure out ourselves without a system kind of being shoved into us. And like that college, like that's a lot. Like literally coming in here, first gen, don't know what I'm doing, like freshly, I kind of was freshly 17 because my birthday is pretty late. So basically freshly 17, turning 18, I don't know what I'm doing. I really do not, like, I don't think the amount of kind of work and or teaching would have like prepared me for college, even in high school. Like I feel like when you're in middle school, they're always telling you, be ready for high school. It's gonna be pounding everything. Where was that in high school? Y'all weren't telling me nothing in high school about college. Like I feel like I didn't know, like I can write a check. I can write a check. What else? Like I know the difference between a donkey and an elephant, but like what am I?
Exactly.
Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. There should have been a little bit more. I don't know. What do you think, Destiny?
I think it's an interesting topic. I like the idea of, like middle school, elementary, all that, like starting them young, making sure they're educated. I just think, I have this joke with a lot of my friends where it's like, I sold my soul at 17 to college. But like I love it here. I wouldn't change it because I like, who it's kind of made me, because college is an interesting place. You really, you find yourself here. So,
sounds like jail.
I'm gonna miss that swipe. For real. Oh my goodness. I need to go into my dorm.
Oh. Well, I wish college had lockers. You've heard me say this so many times, but I wish college had lockers.
Once a week, Thara says she wishes.
No, it's not even like no.
Because
oh my goodness.
You just carry a lot of stuff.
Where would they go?
Personally,
she will find a place for them.
On the walls of the classroom where they used to be in high school.
Why used to be in the hall?
Yeah.
Yes.
You said the walls of the classroom.
Oh, she
yeah, like the outside
too.
walls.
Outside of the okay. I was thinking like inside. You know what I mean?
In the classrooms.
Because we had cubbies inside sometimes.
That was when I was in
I was about to say, I had an elementary school in the back of my chair.
No, ours is like we had cubbies on the walkway, like walking in cubbies.
Yeah, I had that on the back of your chair. Sounds really sick though.
Yeah, like our books would go under our chair because we had like a kind of little pocket thing under our chair. That's where our books would go. Okay. Wait, but did you want to go more into that?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I just think there should be something in the middle.
I'm not like I feel like there should.
Internships is a good idea.
I don't know if it would be college though. I don't know.
Yeah, something that's not. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say like the closest thing. Yeah, I think that would be a middle ground is internships. Yeah, because it's like educational, but pay me.
Right.
You gotta like get into. I don't understand why it's senior year that you do internships. I feel like it would be really smart to get it started beforehand.
In my school, they made us do a junior year.
Junior, senior, even I feel like we freshman, had to, sophomore. Please,
we had to start like getting into it like junior year. That's when they were like hounding us for in that. So
yeah,
I don't know. It still didn't prepare me for like that. So,
cool. Because they want you to choose what you want to do with your life when you're a kid. Right. So I think internships would like really wean out the ones that you don't want to do, and you're like, I like the idea of that. I like the concept of that. And you go into it and you're like, also, this isn't for me.
Really would have wanted more time with field trips for real.
Yes.
Like I just feel,
I
feel like field trips. Oh my goodness, that would have shaped me even more.
That is one thing that is different about Lemoyne is that guys know we didn't have any field trips to any places.
They
Really?
had
No.
like
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a kind of LSPB adjacent type thing?
I
What?
don't think so.
What is LSPB again? What do they do?
Hey, don't put me on the spot like that. It's student board. I don't know what it stands for, but they kind of they curate all of the events on campus, all of the big events on campus. Like they do Earth Day, they do Earth Jam, they do Oktoberfest, they do kind of
Student government kind of.
Student Programming Board, LSPB, Lemoyne Student
I
Programming
never
Board.
knew what that stood for, so
Yes.
I'm gonna watch this.
I was
back.
like, let's remember.
They do confuse us a lot. Like when people say LSPB, they always think LCTV. I'm just like, no.
Sounds similar, same but
No.
different.
Yeah,
More.
no.
But yeah, no, we never had any, like, when I heard the first time that y'all were going to New York City,
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, for what? Like, for free?
Yeah, they do.
like for free.
They used to do Salem too, but they cut that off because it
As in
cost too much.
Massachusetts?
Bring it back.
Yeah,
with them
Bring it back.
witches.
yeah. And they used to do it in the fall. Yeah.
You know it was rye
Bring it
bread.
back.
Huh?
You know it was rye bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
Accidentally got the panning thing stuck.
Tea. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Salem.
I think. Sorry, not about Salem.
I would have loved it. I thought they were gonna bring it back, but they didn't. They never got to.
I love how much they have here because
Right.
it's so like they have such
Yeah.
random events. I went paintballing with you. Like that's
Yeah.
What?
That hurt.
yes, it did.
I hated it.
Did hurt.
Oh, I hate
It
that. Was it?
did.
That
It
was
hurt.
with
It hurt
I
so
hated that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I had a bruise on my hand for like 3 weeks. I'm not even joking you. Like it literally hurt so bad. Oh my gosh. It was like a bubble. Like a
You know what I
bubble.
do want to do too, though, that I haven't done and I'm always upset that I miss is rock climbing club. Every time I miss it, I'm so sad.
My freshman year roommate was in that. Yeah.
They were cool.
I should have went
Shout out to her.
to one.
Go you.
Yeah.
A little bit.
No, shout out to her for real.
Follow
She
your
was alive.
dreams.
Are we ready to move on?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Sure.
Is your digital life stealing your real one?
No.
No?
I don't personally think so.
Like digital footprint?
No. In the sense of kind of your digital time, kind of like say TikTok, kind of your social awareness, or just I don't know, just like your daily life
With
with
posting
your
on
phone.
it and then like
Yeah, like your digital social
worrying
life.
about who liked it and
Yeah.
all of those fun things.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think so. If it does, I just put them on a different side in my phone and I'm like, I need a break.
How do you think it does affect other people's kind of relationship with society and just people in general?
It's easy to isolate when you can have everybody right here. So
That's a good way to put
you
it.
cooked.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I ate.
I love my room because I'm like, well, I could just call them if I miss them.
Yeah.
But human interaction, like this is important.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
It does. Yes, very much this next. I feel like for me, it kind of does. I feel like I always find myself on TikTok. You guys may know. Yeah, I always find myself on TikTok. I'm trying to cut it down. Currently at you don't need to know how many hours.
I believe you. I believe you way too much.
Don't even know how many hours.
TikToks to the group chat every 2
It
seconds.
is a lot.
Every 2 seconds.
We love it. We watch.
Okay. You're lucky I didn't hear that.
She was like, okay, bye.
Yeah, no, I know too many audios. Yeah, we're trying to cut that down though. Really hard, really bad. Yeah. Ooh.
I think that
No, I really am. I promise.
I think that it does and it doesn't. Like in
Yeah.
a way, I have lived life before social media, so I do know how to
Yeah.
interact with people
Yeah.
prior to social media.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
really
like,
good point.
I'm not like a Gen Alpha where like you were born with the
Right.
internet and social media.
They scare me.
Like I was
They do
born
scare me. No, like,
right
genuinely,
after.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna date myself, but I was born right
19.
after. Anyways, no, but I was born after the big scare Y2K. So.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Audible gasp.
Don't say it like. Don't. No audio.
Not right
Don't make
after.
That was
audio.
crazy.
Nah, you just made it sound like very, not far,
That was crazy.
but like, because
You're ancient, Tara. I don't know if you knew that.
No, it's true. I mean, like, there was, 2012.
Ooh, yeah,
where people were really scared. So I just
they made a movie
placed
about it.
life in the big scare moments. Like, I was born after this big scare. You were born after that big scare. You were born after 2020. Big scare.
Yeah,
Real big.
So I also like
we have a
whenever
big
I
scare?
COVID?
2012, 2020.
When we were born.
No, we're
That's
talking
what
about.
no. Because she said she dates it after
Oh,
a
okay.
big scare. That's why I was like, do we have a big scare? I
Yeah,
was like,
you guys are in the 5-year range of Y2K. So yes, relatively. Still feeling the effects. Like, think about how COVID is still affecting us 5 years after.
no, I don't think it did have that much of effect. I feel like it stopped for like a quiet, and then it came back like 2008 because that was definitely like the housing scare. So I feel like, I guess, it's kind of, it's
The
definitely,
housing scare? Oh,
Yeah,
like
in
the
2008.
recession?
Yeah.
I thought that's when people were getting their housing in 2009.
2008
'Cause that's
was
when
it was.
People got
learning
what's called-
analytics.
Obama had got Obama made it possible for people to get these houses, like the loans that people genuinely just couldn't afford to keep up with. And that was the year he got into office in 2008. And
No, the 2008 was definitely the housing scare. Yeah, that was kind of like the
what's it
crash. That was a crash. 2000. There's a whole movie about it.
called? Is it called the housing scare? That's how I'm
It
asking.
was
the
a
proper
housing
name.
scare. I think it
Yeah,
was
I'm
like the
what?
mark. I don't know the actual name of it.
There's a
Anybody in the back
recession
know?
at that point.
This is
Anybody
like,
in the
Like,
back know?
what's wrong with me for
Oh,
not buying
please.
a house at that point?
oh,
It was the housing bubble.
do better. You
Dude, I
fight
was
it
right.
right.
Honestly,
I was. You see, I paid attention. in
I didn't do the
class,
math.
guys.
I said a young number.
close.
Please don't clock me.
Yeah, it was like the housing bubble.
Close. It's
Yeah,
funny.
we just got confirmation in the back. Thank
Yay.
you. Thank you to the great Stefan in the back. Yeah.
But yeah.
What?
No,
your
the
face,
look,
scary.
yeah, right.
My brother is watching, supposedly.
Oh.
Hi. Don't do that, guys. Are you guys ready to move on?
I'm ready.
All right.
Like ready.
I like this one because I have many. What's the most ridiculous phobia you have?
None of them are ridiculous. So,
Start with Destiny then.
okay, spiders are terrifying.
Yes.
Terrifying. I don't care if
arachnophobia.
if you have a pet tarantula. I don't know why people think because it's bigger, it's like less scary or like it's furry. I don't care what. No.
Oh my gosh. There's this show. Have you seen the little spider? They try to make him to like animation. I don't know. He has a name. We're gonna search it up later.
No, we're
But
not.
yeah, it's terrible. Yeah,
You
I hate that very
Keep
much.
that to yourself.
I have a fear of iguanas.
That should have a name.
Probably does in
Yeah.
a bigger category of
Like the reptile-
animals.
yeah,
that,
reptiles.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of all reptiles though.
I don't like snakes for real.
Right.
Like I feel
I
like they
like
look
snakes.
cool. They look cool. No, I think they look so cool. They feel terrible. I don't know what it is. I don't like
I'm
it.
a fan. Whenever the almighty universe would like to gift me a snake in my life that I am able to take care of,
Yeah.
I would really love that. A rational fear. I don't feel like I have one. Also because I got rid of my fear of arachnophobia. Like literally a few minutes ago, you were talking about cleaning, and I was saying keep the spiders. I said that.
I did not hear that. Why
No,
would I keep
you were
them?
saying because if you
She's
see,
scary.
I asked, did you see any other bugs?
Yeah.
You said no.
Okay.
If you were to see other bugs
wanted
and
them.
spiders,
Yeah.
then that's a real issue. That means that the
okay.
spiders have not been doing their job.
You found a
But-
spider in your room?
No,
No,
you
I'm not,
found
no,
the
I'm not.
spi-
No, I'm talking to Aiden. No, I'm talking to Aiden in the back.
But what's it
Oh my
called?
goodness.
Like you keep spiders so
I did
that they
find
can
one. It
do
was
their
white.
job.
It was yeah.
Like if you see just spiders, you're in the clear because them
Low-key.
coming up to you, doing all that extra, unless you live next to
Yeah.
an attic, how I used to, then they're gonna
Yeah.
not bother you. Like you see dog in the corner, cool. But like when you like you see I don't know if you've ever seen a spider giving birth. Very scary.
Oh.
I'm
no,
sorry.
I have
Very
not.
scary.
I'm so sorry.
You have?
Yeah,
Did you?
they
did
have
you
a
help give
lot of
birth?
babies, huh?
Did you help give birth? How close were you?
I walked back upstairs from the basement.
No, I'm okay with that for real.
I had to do laundry too, so I just had to like be like, "Are you done?" After like 20 minutes, I
watching
was
the
like,
whole
"I have to go
birthing process. Breathe in and out. Thank you.
It was so
Lamaze.
scary because there's a lot.
I know. They have like
I don't want to
sacks.
hear about this anymore.
Yeah, me either. I was like contemplating it. I'm okay right now. Yeah, but I have many. So
Like?
first one is I don't know how to pronounce it, so don't come for me. Megaliophobia. Yeah. So that's a fear of big things.
Mesothelioma.
Not that.
Not that. Hopefully not that. Okay. hopefully not that. No. So megaliophobia is like a big fear of kind of
Megalodons.
yeah, megalodons. Actually, it's like a fear. Like that's terrifying. It's the worst thing in the world. If you guys look up Brazilian Carnival floats on TikTok,
Oh my god.
just believe me. I promise you, you would not want to see
Terrifying.
that.
You're afraid
anywhere.
of floats?
No, the
those
ones,
things-
the ones in.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! Like if we could, like I'm
Like,
not.
I want to show him too because you made me look at it. I made her
did
look
make
at
you
it too. I was like,
oh my god, no, it's like it's the worst ever.
Yeah, she
like,
hated me for a while.
And you know where they keep them? They keep them in a big warehouse with like 50,000 of them, like in one warehouse.
they all dorm together.
They're deflated, right?
No, a float.
Yeah.
Floats are made of like cardboard. They're not deflated. They can't.
Oh,
they're,
I'm thinking of
fair, it's called
I was like, they don't air them. They don't air them.
Me
up.
neither.
I don't think I've ever seen a float in real life.
You're lying. A parade? You never seen parade?
Not with the float in it.
Huh?
The parades that we go to, we dance like normal people.
Oh.
Carnival in Brazil? They have floats.
I ain't been to Brazil.
I know, but you can look it up. But like, I feel like I
but
don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying. Have you ever seen a float in real life?
Yeah, I live in the city where they hold
Anyways,
the biggest.
so-
I'm so sorry. What? The Macy's Day Parade?
No, I've never been. I've never even watched it on TV. I've heard about it, but I've never. Yeah, I just was like, why would I watch? I don't care.
Huh.
Have you seen them?
No, I've never seen a float in real life.
Wow.
No, I'm not talking in real
Y'all got
life. Do you know
nothing in
like
Albany?
the one she's talking about?
I've seen it in cartoons. No, I don't even think I've seen a.
We need to show her.
Maybe
Yeah.
I've seen a video of it. I feel like
No.
at my
But
big
that's
grown
just
age,
one.
I
though.
should have seen a video.
That's just one.
That one's valid.
That one's.
I don't know what
definitely
else you
valid.
have,
Have
but
y'all
that
ever
one's
seen
valid.
Moana?
Moana?
Yes.
You know Tafiti?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
You almost were.
I don't like Tafiti. I like Takal. Oddly enough, I don't like Tafiti. I don't like that at all. It's very scary, very terrifying. Have you ever seen a really big tree? There's a big tree outside my dorm. Hate it.
Yes.
When it moves, I hate it. It's like if I stand under it, I hate it. Yeah, no,
like
it's
a
like a
big
fear
tree.
of kind of big things that kind of like
Big
look
birds?
lively.
Sesame?
Can't say that. Can't say. I was on the tip of my tongue. Can't say that. Can't say that. Hey guys. But no, yeah, I think it's a valid fear. It's very bad. I hate it with a passion. But my other one is
With a passion.
I have megaliophobia. I don't know how to pronounce it, guys. Look it up. I promise you.
It's okay.
What's the other one? What is the other one I said? I feel
You
like I
didn't
told you
say
this.
another
No,
one.
I feel like we've had this conversation. That's why.
I just remember that scary float.
Oh, I have tribophobia.
Oh,
Trypophobia.
Yeah, the
Yes,
fear
the
of
holes.
That's
irrational.
the word. It's like genuinely nasty.
irrational.
I got it in like middle school. I don't think you can catch it. I don't know, but I found out
I don't
about
think
it
so.
in middle school. Have
it's
fun looking
cool.
it up because I will not.
I think it's cool.
Don't even want
Looks
to.
alive.
It's no.
Sorry.
It stresses me out genuinely. Yeah.
certain things for me, because I have the same fear,
Yeah.
but certain things, not all things, which are so weird. Like I can look at skin, like skin cells.
Yeah. Ooh.
No, it's really, I know it's the fear of like,
Yeah.
what's it called? Like anything that's kind of like, not asymmetrical, but weird shaped holes and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
It's the fear of cluttered holes.
Skin looks like that up close, low key.
I don't look at skin up close, and I'm glad. I'm very happy.
Like I
guys.
be looking at my hand all day. I'm like, wow, look at those skin cells healing.
You're very interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. I don't. Yeah. No.
That's how I felt when y'all were talking about spiders.
Arachnophobia.
Are you talking about like pores, like pores, like the
No,
pores in
like,
your
look
skin?
at your hand.
Yeah,
look at
those
your
are-
hand
those are-
up
well,
close.
Those are technically still pores though, because they
Yeah.
like sweet extract kind of
Sweat.
sweat and stuff like that. So I would say they're kind of still pores.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's the one thing you wish you knew before college?
One.
Right.
As only as
I think that's
hard.
kind of fitting with the do you think college should start later in life
Yeah.
kind of format.
One thing that I'm not even say I wish I knew, but I just wish I cared.
Earlier on, like freshman year.
No.
Like, I just have a bad habit of not caring, for real, about anything. Like, so, like, I just wish I cared a little bit. I think I have a little bit more and less care in certain areas.
Yeah.
But, like, I just did not care for real. Like, I was like going into college, like, I'm gonna be a tarot. I was like, I told my guidance counselor, I was like, I don't even want to do this, bro. He was telling me to fill out the applications. I was like, I don't want to do this, bro. I'm just gonna be a tarot reader.
Oh,
He was like, okay, come on. Shouts out to Barkham.
Go you.
Oh my God. But yeah, probably care a little bit more.
yeah. Have that kind of for it, like the want for it.
Not even really. Yeah, college, but life in general, honestly.
Yeah, like the want
especially
for
like
that
being at the end
path.
of high school and COVID hitting.
Ooh, yeah.
It was like, oh, okay, well, none of this is real, right?
No,
Like,
really.
Why even care? Like, I went to college
Yeah.
in the first year. You couldn't have other people in your dorms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all were the 2020 hitters.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah, no. Dang.
We're sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's crazy. Like,
'Cause,
we
like-
had prom. We had, I'm so sorry.
I was about to say,
Not-
wow,
Ooh, I have a funny story about that, actually. But yeah, just didn't care.
No, yeah,
Don't
we had
care.
prom. We
Didn't.
had, we had orientation like a week without like anybody on campus. That's how like it was for Lemoyne. Obviously, you guys are transfers, so I'm gonna say that. That was chill though. It was like nobody was here. It was empty. It was just a whole bunch of freshmen like running loose for real. Yeah, I ate with that idea.
Interesting.
I love that. That was the best thing ever.
You didn't have that at summer college?
Well, yes, I did, I guess. But
It was like,
it was
what?
like, to be fair,
They
it was
put
like
us through our
30
first week
people.
of school. It
Mm.
was
Yeah.
yeah.
But it still felt
Yeah.
like high school because everybody just came from high school, so it was a
Yeah,
weird.
true.
Mm.
Especially after
like
COVID,
we had to
nothing
go
felt
through
real.
like mock classes and stuff.
Mock classes?
Yeah, it was chill though. It wasn't like graded or anything. We just had to kind of get a feel of the classes of
That's
like the school and
crazy.
stuff. Like I had
I had real classes.
the first week?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Before school?
Yes.
Freshman year in your school?
Before.
Yeah, 5
became
weeks
freshman year.
before.
Oh my gosh. What do you mean?
For 5
Exactly
weeks,
that.
we had pre-freshman summer. We had 3 real classes.
Lord have mercy.
It's like being in
No.
high school and just taking college credits,
gosh,
except
no.
in our summer before we went to
That's
college.
so sad. Lemoyne, you ate and chewed and cooked.
Lemoyne
and
has that too.
No,
I
we
feel like it was
That's
beneficial.
HOP.
Yes.
I'm not HOP. So
That's
we only
what
had
we're
one.
saying.
Oh, okay.
Shout out
That was
HOP.
that
Oh,
we're
okay.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
Shout out HOP and Ahana. Thank you.
No, for like non-HOP, we kind of just came in a week before, so y'all were already here then. For the HOP people, y'all already here.
I wasn't because I was in COVID.
Yeah.
I was COVID
But yeah,
again.
we had like a week before. It was just going through like mock classes, getting to know your roommate kind of deal. It was pretty cool. I liked it. It was like orientation, but like for a long time. It was like syllabus week for like a long. It was
Getting
fun.
to know your roommate?
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
No, really.
I didn't
What do you
meet her
mean?
until we started living together.
Exactly.
We texted before. Like my freshman year, we were like texting before. Kind of. I don't think we saw each other, like through images or anything. But we were texting for a while.
That would know me.
We were
Yeah. She's actually
texting as
from
well
Albany. Yeah.
and like FaceTiming, but like, I never met her until we started living together.
No, yeah,
which,
we,
like the
I seen it.
personality is different
Yeah.
when we started living together.
Yeah. It didn't mesh.
For sure, I don't know her now.
It's okay. 'Cause okay.
Cut.
We're gonna move on to the next one. If you had to be stuck in one holiday forever, which one would it be?
You answer this, Destiny, because I don't celebrate holidays. Fun fact.
I don't. That's a hard one. I'm gonna say Halloween though. Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it even
Friend
kind of
favorite.
exaggerated. What era of you Halloween? Like, would you want to be stuck in just the holiday alone, or just like a specific time? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
like a childhood
COVID.
sense. COVID.
COVID Halloween.
Ooh.
It was a weird time. Like, I'm not talking about when obviously nobody was going outside or anything. That's not very fun.
Uh-huh.
Especially because Syracuse weather,
Oh.
you can't really wear your cute
Ooh.
outfit outside. You have to wear a coat no matter what. So,
Yeah, no, we didn't have that.
yeah.
Shout out Harlem, New York City.
But me and my friends normally have it's not a Halloween party. It's like me and maybe 3 others. But we just get a bunch of candy and we just hang out and it's really chill. And I love it.
Period.
Fun fact, I also didn't celebrate Halloween. Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
it wasn't the thing. Yeah. Christian. Just didn't do it. I say, I was having this talk with my friend earlier. She said Christmas, but like, we made it as if different movies, not specifically like the era. Do you know what I mean? Like stuck in specific movies, but only certain parts of those movies.
Okay.
Yeah. So like we said, this Christmas, but only the warmth of the house. We don't want the drama or the anything, just the warmth of the house. The Santa
haven't
Claus,
watched
but
that in so
only the
long.
hot chocolate. Like the hot chocolate aspect. Just like certain nitpick things. But for me, I said I would want to be stuck in kind of when I was 10-ish, 11. I'd say like 8 to 11. Easter, like when I was little, that type of Easter, it was fire. Like we used to get like Easter baskets and stuff, just making the eggs. It was fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's cute.
I do like that.
that is.
If I had to pick another holiday, I wouldn't be stuck on my birthday. I don't. That's a lot of. If it was just me, maybe.
Right.
But if I had to plan stuff and like organize things over and over, and I would cry. I would legitimately. Can't say that on here, but yeah.
Too many hellos. Too many happy birthdays.
That's a lot. Like,
too
oh my gosh.
too
Like,
much.
hey, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. Happy belated? I'm like, oh, no. We're stuck in this forever. There's no belated. It's the same day. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Is there a birthday that you favor over any other ones?
Ooh,
Good question.
right.
Like actual year wise, like
Yeah,
how it
that's-
looks
yeah.
on the date, and also experience wise.
To be
You too,
fair,
Destiny.
I have my answer.
I don't think I have.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have any. I need. Oh, wait. No. I don't have any specific ones. I feel like I'm not like the biggest person on birthdays, so like I don't know. Like obviously I'm gonna celebrate it regardless, I guess. But like I'm not that, like I don't have a memorable one that I can say. I guess that's me now.
Okay. Sorry. There's 2. Obviously when I was a kid, because now I have to like buy my own stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So either when I was 4, because for some reason my mom chose to go all out and get me like this. Maybe I was just really small and it felt really big, because whenever I'm tiny, think back to when I'm tiny and everything feels big, it's so cozy. But
Yes.
it was like, to me, 4-year-old me, it was a really big chest filled with like dress shoes.
Oh wow.
And like they were dress up kind of shoes, dress
Yeah.
up clothes, and it was so cute. And I had a giant Barbie house. I don't know where she got the idea that I wanted that.
Period.
I didn't know I wanted it until I got it. But yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
Or when I was 7, because it was my golden birthday, and it was
You got to live through that? Fire.
What is that?
Golden birthdays. So like those are like the birthdays that align with the day and or the year. I think the day is golden and then the year is diamond. If I'm mistaken, there's diamond, there's golden, and then there's
So what?
so 2004 for me. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. I have
Yeah.
a diamond and a
The
golden
day
birthday.
is
I love.
golden and the year is diamond.
so like
What
say,
does that mean?
Like, all right, so your birthday is the
Yeah.
22nd, 21st.
20.
So yeah,
20th?
so like say if you
I feel
turn
like I
20
was
on the
with you when you're
20th.
golden.
Huh?
Wow, I'm a fake friend. I'm so sorry.
So like say the 20 I didn't know that actually. I remember we were I do remember that conversation. But say you turn 20 on the 20, which you did, that's your golden.
You were
Yes.
not with me.
I know. That's why I was like,
And then if you
was a bad
turn
birthday.
if like your year wait, what's your year?
Huh?
Your year again?
1945.
Not on this podcast,
You're
Yeah,
right,
busy.
you're right. Okay, let's say
Shut up. Just shut up.
let's say 03, 01 ish. Okay, so if you turn like 1 You can't turn one. I don't know how it works with
Well,
the
you
year.
can turn one.
I guess you can. Yeah,
I promise.
you can. Could I text you to repeat that?
Next question. Got it.
Whatchamacallit? What would your dream job be if money and reality didn't matter?
Beautiful question.
My dream job.
Just wanted to stare at her. Why not? Sorry. Go.
Were you gonna say something first?
No, I just really wanted to stare at you intensely. Continue.
What a beauty I am. I know.
Really.
My dream job would probably be teaching.
Oh.
Because I they get paid so low here. So like no.
Yeah.
Teaching autistic children. I don't know if you can specifically make it toward autistic children or you have to teach all students that would be neurodivergent. But my personal experience is in autism. So like with my younger sisters and my cousin. Okay. So and a few people I feel like are undiagnosed. But probably teaching, maybe OBGYN as well.
Elaborate on that, please.
I just think, okay, so I told this Destiny, I think at the beginning of last semester, how you plan out your money, right? How you go to work as a woman is that you have to know when your cycle is, right? And you have to know what week you have to know when your cycle is, right? And if you really feel these effects, this is what counts. So that week that you're having your cycle, right? That's the week that you get the fattest paycheck, right? Because the 2 weeks prior, you're really working. Like you're putting in a heck of work. I will 2 to 3 weeks prior, not the week before. Right. The week before you feel quite nasty. But 2 to 3 weeks prior, you're working like a dog. And that way you get that fat check. And that next week, the week before, when you might not feel as much, you can work, I guess, less hours. And then the week of your period, you're like, oh my God, I feel so good. So you get that fat check that week of your period, right? And you're able to buy your self-care. Okay. And all the stuff that makes you feel good. You have all that money extra in order to really take care of yourself on your period.
All right. I didn't even know about that.
I want to.
Now, how that ties into being an OBGYN, I just feel like, what's it called? Because I did that one time in the summer, and I was like, oh, yeah, following this pattern. Haven't done it again. But I was like, definitely following this pattern.
That was great. We're going to wrap it up with Destiny on that question. What would your dream job be if money and reality didn't matter?
Oh, also no job. Sorry, had to put that one in there.
Yes. Either a licensed therapist, because I mean there's a lot of schooling you have to do for that. I also want experience before I'm like doing anything like treating people the way that they need to be treated. So yeah, definitely licensed therapist. Or if we're going like crazy random,
if money were no
reality
option,
doesn't matter. Reality doesn't matter.
The pay wouldn't matter if it was like low or not, because teaching is a low paying job, and
that's why I said it.
I know. And therapy is a low. Well, I mean, I don't plan on going into like the big corporations and organizations. I do not-for-profit. Yeah. Or a big singer.
Okay.
Like a big,
I can see
singer-songwriter. No talent either. Like we can just put no money, no anything.
Oh,
we also don't need talent.
Another one I'd also like to put on there is a fashion designer.
All right.
Yep.
Very you.
I think for mine, to wrap it up, I would say,
all right, Quavo.
Okay. I would say mine would be anything that I like kind of dream of would come to the screen alone. Like I wouldn't have to write down a script. I wouldn't have to kind of try to cast somebody. It would just flow out of me, because reality doesn't matter and money also doesn't matter. So everything's just gonna flow out onto the movie screen, and I think that would like be my dream.
I mean, that for
my dream job. You know, everything would turn into a TV show or a movie, whether I wanted to. Yeah. But we are gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for being on the Heights. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. TikTok is LCTV Club. It's right there at the bottom. There you go. Yeah. Thank you.
Pretty much. Auf Wiedersehen.